Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we go to this camp session, I'm going to face the east and give all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahawashi, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, accurate millstone, who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the hopeful elect and your argument, your brothers pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth without truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure, man. Hey, shalom, shalom. And Salaki, man, for the audio, it might be a little iffy only because it is windy out here, but, you know, I do want to just get into, I want to go through the spirit, but I did have a couple opening precepts that just came into mind. This is the book of Romans. Before I even have the second chapter, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, and brothers, you know where I'm going with this. The book of Romans, chapter 13, and verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. You see, Nero just came into office in the midst of all these fires, and his plans go totally against what Joe Biden had planned from before, which we all understand that this is all the works of the elites, and furthermore Yahawashi, Yahawashi, to usher in the end. And I was thinking about it how, you see, it's windy out here, man. And I was thinking about it how, when Biden was in office, what was his main thing? Deporting. I mean, Salaki, not deporting. Total opposite, Salaki. Who is that man that hasn't stumbled with his tongue, right? I just stumbled with my tongue. Let in, right? All the borders open. Everybody can come in no matter where you're from, what nationality or what. So, right, just come right in. And on top of that, we're gonna give you money, housing, so that you can sustain yourself while you're over here, right, undocumented, right, in the Babylonian system. But then Nero comes in office, and what is he doing? The total opposite: the poor. So it shows this is Babylon the Great, mass confusion, and what's that gonna lead into, bro? These people, these immigrants have been out here living comfortably, getting their stimulus, getting free housing, so on and so forth. And now you have Trump wanting to take them out of here. You think they're just gonna go back home like that? Just happy? Just, I bet, whatever, just take me back. Here my hands, put my hands on my back and take me gone. No, they're gonna fight. These people are gonna fight. So I thought about that, and on top of that, all the chariot sightings. And when you go on TikTok as well, the fires, that's suppressed. You don't even see too much news about that stuff, or the chariots as much as before, right? So, hey, it goes to show you that Esau Edom is getting ready to really censor this thing. And, my lessons as well, man, my camp session, I went live, and, automatically it turns them off, bro. It turns it off from, just posting on the page. So, you have all these things that are happening, right? You have all these different things that happen across the globe that are, showing that we're at the end. And it's just a matter of time before things really execute. But this is the book of back at Romans 13 and verse 11. But I'm gonna jump down to verse 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. So you see, now is the time to turn back. Now is the time to really, get right with Yahawashi now before he returns. Because what? Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing that the time, right, what did it say? And that knowing the time, that now is a high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. And what is what is us getting close to our salvation represent? Jacob's trouble, right? Jacob's trouble, shit hitting the fan. A time of not knowing where you're gonna be able to eat or drink water or get your daily necessities, bro. And the only way you're gonna be able to make it through that time is what? Through, that covering of Yahawashi, Yahawashi. And furthermore, you have people that know about, bushcraft and how to survive off the land. Well, you're not gonna be able to, survive off the land once a nuke gets hit. And in that case, you're gonna need to be part of the elect to even make it through there, right? You need to get on a chariot, spaceship, as you people like to say, a UFO. Yeah, man, Salaki, it is a pretty ugly day, man. Come out, but hey, the work has to get done, right? Hey, it says, let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. You see, verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting or drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy. You see, there's no reason to be envying anybody at this moment. There's no reason to be, being a drunkard at this moment, and definitely no reason to be rioting. If anything, we should be rejoicing, because what we're seeing, how these people are getting soon ready to riot, man. These people are gonna bug out when shit hits the fan. Soon we're getting ready to see this whole fucking place collapse. And then, when that happens, you see people, really just bug out and riot. We still can't riot, man. We still gotta hold our peace, right? The scriptures say that a wise man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. We're not gonna be in those riot with y'all. We're gonna be praying to Yahawashi shall have mercy upon us. We're gonna be looking unto the Lord to look out for us, because, hey, this thing is around the corner, whether Jake likes to believe it or not. And really, the reason why we're out here on the highways and the byways making our lessons, week in and week out, doing the stream yards, linking up with brothers, talking to brothers, making sure that we're in good standings with one another, and so that we may be found blameless in the sight of the Lord's return. They put KJV, that we may be found blameless, and read that precept. That's what us brothers are trying to do. We want to make sure we're in good standings with the Lord coming into that time, bro. Right? And we as prophets are hopeful members of the elect, man. We have to look at the times, bro. We have to look at things that are happening around the globe and filtering them, and warn Jake on how close the Lord's return is, and let you heathens know your judgment as well too. You heathens are getting ready to go into captivity, right? But more than anything, man, we got to wake up the elect, right? You so-called Negroes, that's Native Americans, and you scattered about the Israelites. You may look like the other nations, but believe on the name of Yahawashi and this doctrine given unto us by the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, bro. This doctrine, it's not just a doctrine, it's the doctrine of salvation. Jake likes to say, let's all come together and just be one. We all believe in the same thing, let's be one. Or, we all believe in Yahawashi, even though I believe in this, or I believe this part of the doctrine, and I don't believe in this part of the doctrine, but I believe in it. Nope. The scriptures say, be not equally yoked with unbelievers, right? And the scriptures say that we must speak one thing, right? We must all be on one accord. And if we're not, well, hey, we gotta, you gotta examine yourself on why you're not, on one accord. You gotta examine, hey, well, I don't believe this that they're teaching, but let me review it. Let me go into the breakdown. Let me go into these words. Let me see how they're breaking it down and why they believe the way what they believe in, and let's see if it resonates with you, right? So verse 14, but put ye on the Lord and Yahawashi Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. You see, today's a Shabbat, right? Going sundown, and brothers gotta make sure that we hold it to the best of our ability. No intercourse with Eve. No buying or selling to the best of your ability. Of course, Jake has family and things they gotta take care of, and deal with non-believers. So you gotta use wisdom on how you go ahead and deal with that. And so on and so forth, man. Hey, it's just a matter of making sure that we're doing the best that we could possibly be doing. More so now than ever. This time, bro. Jacob's, coming into Jacob's trouble, which we're almost here, man. And that's another thing too. As prophets, that's one of my main things. We have to focus on these times. We have to focus on things that are happening across the globe, and we got to filter them through the scriptures, which allow us to see how close we are. And for us brothers, we know how close we are to the end, bro. Now it's just a matter of that really that the fires is a black swan event, but really that main thing that's gonna tip over everything, bro. We just don't know what it is just yet, because we still need the Quran to be put in place. We still need the dollar to crash, so on and so forth, man. We still need things to play out, but it's just now it's just a matter of time before things can just flip just like that, and they go ahead and introduce this digital dollar in the means of a blackout, right? Or cash is we're not accepting cash here and there, and you need to have this digital ID. Now, what are you gonna do then? You see, what are you gonna do then? Let's get Habakkuk 2, because as prophets, this is what we're set to do. Also pursuant to the book of Isaiah. I have set watchmen upon the house of Jerusalem who will not hold their peace day nor night. They that make mention of the Lord keep not silence. We won't keep silence, because we got to keep on reporting on these things. Pursuant to Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, we have to forewarn you so that we are good. So that our hands are cleansed, bro. So that when Jacob's trouble cracks, people can't say that we didn't tell you. You can't say that we weren't out here telling you to repent before the day of the Lord's return, man. And before the Lord even returns. Well, guess what? Jacob's trouble is going to be played out. And that's where Jacob's looking to get judged, man. You know, so, hey, we're trying to, forewarn Jake so that our hands are made clean, man. Read the book of Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. This is why we do what we do. This is why we come onto the highways and the byways, make our lessons on the YouTube. This is why we go ahead and show our faces, because the scriptures say that, we have to, make our bodies a living sacrifice, right? Pursuant to the book of Corinth. We gotta show our faces, so that you can see your teachers as well, which is biblical prophecy, as well. You're gonna be able to see your teachers, and we're not gonna be pushed to the corner anymore. And we need to show our faces as well too. So when shit hits the fan, we're good. Oh, that was one of the dudes I was out there teaching what they were teaching. That was one of the Hebrew Israelites. He believed in all that stuff, he believed that this was gonna happen, and look what's happening. He believed this was gonna happen. This is happening. Also, to conform, we gotta show our faces also to confirm ourselves, with our brothers, man, our akim, those that teach the exact same word, same doctrine, and believe on the exact same things. And with us showing our faces, we don't have anything to hide. We don't have no ulterior motives. We're here, I'm showing you my face. I'm not hiding behind a camera, no glasses, shades, a hat that's tilted. No. In the world, I may have a hat. I may have a hat on, hoodie, be more discreet. But when it comes to this truth, I gotta come out to the highways and the byways and show my face. Because what? It's commanded of us to do so. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You see, I said, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Because what? Our flesh feels like it's tarrying, bro. Our flesh feels like it's lagging, Lord. We want you to come back now. But really, it's actually on its way. And when it hits, we're gonna be like, damn, it's really time now. It did take quite a while, but as soon as it gets here, it's like, damn, it's already happening. But it said, what? Write the vision and make it plain upon the table. The closer we get to the end, the easier it is for us akim, man, as brothers, to decipher what type of time we're in, bro. And as prophets and hopeful members of the elect, we have to forewarn you people that hey, time is nigh, bro. Yes, just because you're still able to just chill, turn off the TV or turn off the YouTube channel and still go on with your day, you still gotta pay bills and so on and so. There's gonna come a time where Esau Edom's gonna pull the plug, and you're gonna have to know precepts. You got to know this truth, and be part of that hopeful elect, like you gotta be a prisoner of hope, or you're just gonna be leaning on yourself to deliver yourself, man. The scriptures go into that heavily. And even King David, in the book of Psalms, he said, let me just get it real quick. Actually, I'll just get it real quick. 1 second. Proverbs. There it is. This is the book of Psalms 43 and verse 6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. You see, even King David was telling him, even though all the enemies he had around about him, he still wasn't trusting in his gun. He still wasn't trusting in his sword, and he said, what? Neither shall my sword save me, but thou hast saved us from our enemies. But thou hast saved us from our enemies, and hast put them to shame that hated us. And that's why we show our faces as well too, right? Because what? We're gonna put y'all to shame. Those that look at us, teach. Those that come out to the highways and the byways and make your lessons. Well, guess what? This is why we show our faces as well. We're gonna put y'all to shame. Our enemies, those that hate us. Oh, I hate that dude because of what he teaches. And the only reason they're gonna hate me is because you're showing your face. They're not gonna hate someone that's behind a screen. No one even knows what you look like. No one even knows what you believe in. That's how you know we're truly, believing it. That's how you know that us brothers, man, members of, those that come out to the highways and the byways and teach the right doctrine, which we believe through faith is, the doctrine from the apostles, the elders, that great millstone. That what? That, we're not scared, bro. That we know that we got the truth. We're confident in what we're teaching. we're confident in what we believe in, because when shit's the fan, well, guess what? We're gonna be good. When shit's the fan, we're gonna be chilling. You know, give me 1 second, I can. 1 second.